Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Subur Supriyadi. I am a student from Master of Education in English Language Teaching in the Prastan University, Jakarta. Today, I am going to present about mastering English as a foreign language strategies for success. The subtitle of this presentation is Practical Approach to Becoming Fluent in English. The outline of this slide consists introduction, common challenges in learning English, strategies to master English effectively, conclusion, and of course, the reference that is used for this presentation. We will start our presentation today by a questions. Why we have to master English? The first reason we're talking about English is because English is an international communication. English is a global language in doing business, traveling, and of course, when we have to complete our education. And for the second reason why we have to master English, because learning English opens doors to new opportunities and connection. Well, because English is not our language in our daily life, of course, we will find difficulties in learning English. Here is the common challenges in learning English. There are 4 items that we will always find. The first one is vocabulary acquisitions. Of course, we will have a limit about it. Secondly is grammar rules and exceptions. Third, pronunciation and listening comprehension. And the number 4 is building confidence in speaking. And how to overcome these challenges? The key is consistent practice and exposure and engagement with the language. Well, now we are going to talk about some strategies that we can use. The first strategy is building a strong vocabulary by daily practice. Learn a set number of words every day. Use vocabulary application such as Anki, Quizlab for spaced repetition. Number 2 is contextual learning. Learn words in sentences or real-life contexts, not just isolated. Practice new vocabulary through reading, writing, and speaking. And for number 3 is active usage. Write short stories, journal entries, or have conversation using new words. The second strategy is understanding grammar basic. Focus on core grammar concepts. Prioritize tenses, articles, prepositions, and sentences structure. Break down grammar rules into smaller, manageable parts. Number 2 is practice through application. Incorporate grammar lessons into speaking and writing exercise. Use grammar application such as Grammarly, Babel for practice. And number 3 is avoid perfectionism. Don't worry about mistake. Focus on communicating clearly. The third strategy is improving listening and pronunciation. Engage with English media. Listen to podcasts, TED Talk, audiobook, or movies in English. Focus on different accent, speeds, and speech patterns. Pronunciation practice. Use online tools like Forfo or Elsa Speak to practice sounds. Record and compare your speech to native speakers. And then active listening. Practice listening for specific informations, name, dates, and facts. Repeat the phrases or sentences to imitate pronunciation. The fourth strategy is regular speaking practice. Number one, overcome speaking anxiety. Speak with confidence, even if you make mistakes. Use language exchange platform such as italki, Tandem to connect with native speakers. Number two is practice with a partner. Regularly engage in conversation with language partner. Participate in group discussion or debate in English. And number three is use shadowing techniques. Listen to short audio clips and repeat them aloud to practice intonation and fluency. Strategy number five is reading for comprehension. The way for reading comprehension, number one is start with simple text. Begin with graded readers or simple news articles. Gradually challenge yourself with more complex text. Number two is reading strategies. Skim for the main idea. Scan for specific details. Take notes while reading to improve understanding. And number three is discuss what you read. Join book club or online forums to discuss books, articles, and news in English. Strategy number six is writing skills development by write regularly, keep a journal, write essays, or summarize articles in English. Focus on structures. For example, like introduction, body, and conclusion. Number two is focus on coherence and cohesion. Use connectors such as furthermore, however, to link ideas. And number three is seek feedback. Get feedback on your writing from native speakers or teachers to improve your skills. The strategies number seven is immersion and real life practice. How to immersion and real life practice? Number one is create an immersive environment. Change your device setting to English. Watch English television shows or listen to English music. Join English speaking communities or group. Number two is travel or study abroad. If possible, spend time in an English speaking country to practice in real life situation. Number three is stay consistent. Immerse yourself in English as much as possible daily. And then the strategy number eight, stay motivated and set goals. Of course, by stay motivated and set goals, we will reach what we want. How to stay motivated and set goals? The first one is set clear, achievable goals. Break down long-term goals into smaller, manageable objectives, such as 100 new words a month, for example. And then for number two is track your progress. Keep a language learning journal or use application that track your learning progress. And number three is celebrate success. Reward yourself when you achieve milestones. Example, completing a course, having a full conversation in English, so you have to celebrate yourself. I think enough for my presentation today. And as the conclusion, mastering English requires continuous practice, exposure, and engagement. Focus on vocabulary, grammar, listening, speaking, reading, and of course, writing. Set clear goals and stay consistent in your learning journey. And remember, please embrace mistakes as a part of the learning process. Keep challenging yourself into improve. It is the reference that I use for my slides. I say thank you. And finally, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you next time.